Okay, Virgos. Spirit, what are we getting for Virgos? January, February. So I'm getting March into April. And I'm feeling like a dip down from the second week in March down and then into the first 2 weeks of April, where it almost feels to me like a little bit of a roller coaster ride. It's kind of like, okay, things are going to, almost like dip down and then come back up again. And I think that that's going to be an opportunity for you to sort of sit still, dot your I's, cross your T's, look at contracts, fine print, what has been promised to you? What are you deserving of having? Making sure that everything's in order. I feel like this is something that you're going to be able to ride off of for the upcoming 3 months after that. I also feel a shift in priorities coming more in the middle of the summer and then really coming to the forefront in August, where if there was anything that you were ignoring, whether it's self-care, skeletons in the closet, unfinished business, people trying to be around that really don't belong there anymore, you're going to have to deal with that. You're going to have to let go, set boundaries, or cleanse out what no longer serves. I also feel a bit of a spiritual awakening going on around that time. So any of you getting into healing, even if it's a conventional, like through the medical field, getting into light work, I see an increase in August, September. And then I want to say more like the last 2 weeks of October and 2 weeks into December, I feel like we're looking at work again, but it's like nose to the grind. It's like you're reinventing yourself. It's like you're signing new contracts or getting into a new position. It does feel to me like longer term prosperity and leadership, like boss energy there.
All right, so Virgo, Saturn, Uranus square happening in your 6th and 9th. So work, health, routine, faith, philosophy, law, and higher education. So that's where the struggles will be. You're asking to be a boss. You're asking to, the universe is asking you to boss up. Saturn's asking you to boss up in your work and your health routine. So whatever you do, day-to-day habits. There is, a philosophy that whatever you do, those little things you do all day, make or break your life. So you have to change your habits and make sure that you are being diligent, moral, and very responsible. Mercury retrograde in the 6th, 10th, and 2nd. So Virgos are rethinking their values, their work, their health status, career area here, your status area. These are all places where you're redoing, rethinking. Eclipse axis is the 10th and 4th. So we're talking about home and foundations. So, shifts in your home. Maybe some of you are going to move this year. So there's going to be, or maybe even switch jobs, because there's a big focus on work and home. And love, Venus goes retro in your 5th house. Late in the year. So that's going to be like way at the end of the year. I didn't even really talk about that, but for you, I felt like it was significant, where you're going to either meet somebody or you're going to rethink what you want in a relationship. What you want is going to change. And late in the year, expect to hear from the exes, because this is going to be another parade of the exes, probably December going into 2022.